He's had a shot! And many, the gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk for Rice. Good ball, good take. Great vision. Shot could be on. Shoots! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood. Shot a goal! In he goes again! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Paris Saint-Germain still making a fight of this. Yamal takes a shot! And a neat finish! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. That's an untidy... The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the... Messi! Chips it through. Header! Oh, he's been caught and he's following up! And he hits the net!
Defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a...
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, it's come loose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Odegaard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. And it's a chance for a shot! And it's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Messi. Mbappe. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Can he get away here? Spread to the right. Delivered low.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Space for him to turn and look. Mbappe! And claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Messi, given the lift of his goal. Very nicely done. He's having a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And here's Trossard. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In again. Trossard! He will be livid with himself. Robertson. And it's Ødegaard. Rafinha. Probing pass. Messi looking to receive it in space. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to get rid. Rafinha. And the shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rafinha. Zabani. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now Trossard. He is through here. Caresses it through. Bonucci attempts a clearance. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Fernandez. Messi in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Here.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So right back into the action. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Ødegaard. Hazard. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's being urged to shoot. Incoming, he's rising! Oh, almost a sixth!
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. He'll try from distance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Trossard, and it's Valverde. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hazard, and this is Hazard. He's had a shot! And again! And that has faded wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can pick it up. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He can run onto that. Tries a shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hoisted in. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Out of play for a throw. Fernandez. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's a goal kick. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres. Valverde wins the duel this time. Messi. Now it's Fernandez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafinha. And it's Azar. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Closing in on goal. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zabani. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway, foot in. And it's Azar. Knocks it into space. Now he's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. Cross from Ferran. Oh, shooting chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So we have movement on both benches. Red card!
El dorsal 5.
And he couldn't keep it down.
El dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Robertson spots it, and added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverized.